number being bigger than the other number. That comes out of the book. This is just like the example in the book, but it's not quite what you want to do for that problem.
Annual spring banquet.
The annual spring banquet. What would I like to say? Who's my audience?
All the computer science majors and some major bigwigs from Amdahl and Tandem and IBM and the sort of people that pay $500 a table.
$500 a table? Oh, yeah? What would I like to say to that group? You will edit this out if I don't say something appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us more computers. We need more computers.
You want another office?
Bigger office, more we don't need any more windows.
But you have windows. You have something that many people don't have.
My last office was in the basement. I feel privileged to have windows. Anyway, thanks for all the previous donations, and more donations would be really nice. What are you doing?
We're filming for the spring banquet.
What banquet is this?
The spring banquet?
Oh.
Oh no,
the big one hasn't happened
You
yet.
get a couple seconds, really.
No, I really
Get more senior project students, but they know how hard I'm going to work them, so they don't come and sign up.
And here is the window. Partly cannibalized already. All these things transferred over to fall and spring. But I think eventually I will have all three quarters for the whole year nicely arranged in this room. That'll make it much easier for me to schedule. I can see what people have done during the whole year.
Do you think you can get Dr. Stearns to teach 472 again?
He will do it in the spring, not as a regular assignment. But actually he is on sabbatical or something like that.
Oh, okay. Thank
But
you.
he will do it because there's a strong interest for this class. In the fall, I think we have another one. Staley
Oh, yeah.
will do 472. No, it's still sort of a mess. It takes a full-time job to do the scheduling properly.
These are what's called ASCII machines. And it is a standard code so that machines, so that you can work across different machines.
I'm doing this. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the same. Who's over here? Is that Kimala?
Is it going now? No. Go. Welcome to our annual banquet or spring banquet for the computer science department, and I hope for the computer engineering people also. This is my 21st year at Cal Poly and about my 11th year in the computer science department and my first year as computer science chairman of the department. I want to welcome you all and also express my appreciation to Roger Camp for making it possible to have our banquet again at the country club. Well, what's nice, I guess I should talk about my office or about this job of mine. I've finally got an office with 4 windows, which I think is great. However, I think my greatest satisfaction is I'm working with a great bunch of faculty. We've got 2 new faculty this past year, Chris Buckalew and Gene Fisher, along with Lori, who's teaching umpteen units for us. However, the whole department has been a great group working with, and also I appreciate the fine students we've got, both the computer science students and also the computer engineering group and our graduate students. I welcome you all, and sometimes I look haggard when I'm running around about 2 days behind in what I should do, but I enjoy talking to you, and I enjoy seeing you progress well. And come by if you have a problem, or at least just to say hello. But thank you, and I hope the next 2 years will be a little quieter, a little more relaxed, but as enjoyable as the past year.
Who's this guy?
I'm staring.
The way this works, it will print out the string. Wherever you put a format specifier, it will take the variable that you specify and put its contents at that point in the printout. You put the format specifier anywhere in the string you like, and the variable contents that you give will be printed out at that point in the output. You can also put as many of them in the string as you would like. So if I wanted to print out several variables, I could put a couple of different %fs in this string. And what you have to do is, after the string, you supply the actual variables you want to use to fill in those format specifiers. And it will use them in corresponding order with the format specifiers in the string. So there are 3 of them here. We use the 3 variables in the same order. It's a little tempting sometimes to believe that the variables are always printed at the end of the string. Remember that their position is determined by where the % letter appears within the string. $100, 0.05, 5% interest, and 100 years. The final balance is printed out here with a lot of decimals after the decimal point. That's automatically what happens. You can change that, and we'll see in a later example as well, by adding numbers between the % and the F.
Beginning of at the beginning of the graph. So in another word, we imagine this another class starts from 9.5, but there is no frequency, right? Because we don't have any number in there. So the height of the rectangle, but you're still imagining a height. It's imagining just a rectangle, but the height of the rectangle, of course, is 0. Okay, but that's okay. We can still pick the midpoint, and we can still connect it, and do the same thing on the right. So here we have another point. Now that you have a frequency polygon. So obviously the frequency polygon is closely related to histogram, but it is a very important relation. There's another relation between the frequency polygon and the frequency polygon.
I'll pretend that he's not there. Ignore that man. Okay. Should have shaved this morning. Okay, so we've got 8 bits per pixel. We'll have what? 8. He's got me all flustered. Okay, we've got 8 million. Okay, bits, which is how many bytes?
1 million.
1 million bytes. Okay, or 1 meg. Okay, so for an 8-bit per pixel system, we've got 1 meg of memory that's required just for the frame buffer, just for the bits that control the pixels. Okay, so far? 24 bits per pixel. What do we have? That should be a simple multiplication. How many meg does the frame buffer take up? 3 meg. All right, it's just 3 times what we got for that. Okay, so 3.
Actual full instruction translated is going to be what? 0, in addition to this 39, we're going to have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 600, okay? How do we, does that make sense? Is that reasonable? Where is the, okay? So we need we need to understand what's happening. Let's go on to one more and look at the next one. The add word instruction is going to look like what? The add word, data 2, comma D0. What's it going to translate to? Someone want to tell me?
D079.
What was it?
D079.
D0.
So where was that last night when we did it?
Why does everybody do that? You know, when they see a VCR with a red light on like that, which probably means that it's on, they always make a lot of noise and are really obnoxious. I don't understand that.
What are you doing?
Spring banquet.
Spring banquet, huh?
Smile or die.
Smile or die. Computers are fun to mental.
Oh, but this is for the computer science spring banquet, so hey, you're famous, you should go now.
The VI, just type in the material. And then you've got your program file. In fact, you're going to have two of them. First .ada. And we can call this pack1 .ada. So really you're going to have three files you're going to have to create.
What do we got here?
Nice pen.
Yeah.
Have a video camera now.
Art Gloster. Welcome to the Computer Science Annual Banquet. I want to express my appreciation to the faculty and staff in computer science in making the AIX a real success on this campus, and also the help with the faculty in developing an FDDI network at Cal Poly. I've been here 4 years, starting my 5th year, and I think over the last year we've made more progress in getting technology introduced to the campus at Cal Poly, largely due to the students and faculty in the computer science department. We've got a long way to go to really get to the areas we'd like, but we've made great progress, and we're ahead of any other school within CSU, and we're ranked, quite frankly, fifth behind UCLA, Berkeley, Stanford, and Caltech in the overall use of information technology. We need to strive to maintain that, even though this next year we'll be faced with a number of budget cuts. Things are going very well from the viewpoint of development in the AIX and Unix worlds and the national standards, which allow more connectivity and capabilities to all the students on the campus at Cal Poly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Something.
What would you like to say at the spring banquet?
I know where everything in my office is. It's all on my desk.
Am I on?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Don't have time to have my picture taken now. I'm working on my overheads here for 5:05.
Good luck. Into the assembly. So it is, in a certain sense, a pre-process if you consider the pre-process as part of what takes place before you assemble. Okay? Again, bring up your notes if you like.
Something to say to the spring banquet? Whoa!
Am I gonna what?
Something to say at the spring banquet?
Do I have something to say at the spring banquet?
Yeah.
No.
If I say 100 by itself, or forming my constant, if I say 100 by itself, that's an integer. Right. Exactly. And I wanted to be able to say if both of them get caught by it on K. I want to be aware that we'll go into it. Not really the world's greatest program.
Get enthusiastic! So what do you guys think of Dr. Staley?
He's second meeting. Just tell him it's an easy class. Easy class. Easy class.
Lens caps on.
Wait, what?
I'm going to hand out notes. That's what I was going to explain.
Yes, I will.
Good.
It's 7:30 tonight.
Be there, and then I'm going to bring him there. And I will.
Yep, I did.
Okay. I'm gonna brag.
Okay.
I feel like I work with a dog.
Showing how CSC students really have fun, huh? This is propaganda material, people. Have fun.
Well, it had a very slight project.
Thing to play it on your VCR.
Yeah, you can't,
Yes.
well, you can't, you have to go VHS to...
I don't know. And fast.
Do another one, you have lots of... Do any of the others.
There's that kind of take thing. There's something
What other
to
things
show
do you
them.
do with your hands? I mean, what are often things to do? You're always doing something. You do this one a lot.
This one.
Is it how to use the RPM? You can't use that anymore.
The Computer Science Spring Banquet video. Ah, now you understand. Oh, come on, don't be so camera shy.
This is for the same thing.
Why don't you take a picture of these guys on break?
That's true.
Hold up under warranty?
If you won't crack it, we're safe.
Oh, good.
He wants to see if the lens will break.
Ham, pork, ham.
Jackson, what's you?